Right, folks, how are we? Good morning, all. Now, this video is, as you have seen from the thumbnail and the thumb title, Britain's best dressed man and woman, the posh and becks of politics, isn't it? This is about our PM, the man of the people, taking £76,000 in clothes from Lord Alli, not just for himself though, but for his wife as well. Nice if you can get it, isn't it? Nice if you can get somebody to buy your clothes for you. The Prime Minister, has been reported to having failed to declare donations of clothing for his wife, Victoria. She's a fine looking woman, Victoria. I do wonder why she is with him. He's failed to declare his donations of clothing for his wife, Victoria, and see, Posh and Becks, Victoria. Only Kier's called Kier. Rhymes with something, that, doesn't it? Victoria from Lord Alli, who has given, he's given more than £500,000 to Labour Party over the last 20 years. £500,000 that we know about, because if this is £76,000 for the Labour Party, in theory, isn't it, when all said and done, Labour's Foreign Secretary, fucking trainer-wearing fucking David Lammy, he was on the who interviewing him? Can't remember it well. Anyway, said Kier replied, he relied on donations like people rely on food banks. Kier relies on clothing donations. You know, it's like people who relied on winter payments, winter allowance to keep warm. Obviously, Kier's got that many clothes now, and his wife has got that many clothes. They will be warm while sat in them cold fucking rooms of fucking Downing Street. He relied on the donations because he wanted himself and his wife to look the best on behalf of the British public. The way they can look their best is to fuck off. And mind the door, don't eat your fucking well-clothed arse on the way out, because it's a fucking suit. You can buy a suit anywhere. You can get a suit. You can look smart. You put a suit on, that's it. You look okay. Fuck me. I went to Scott and Wanda's wedding and Chris the Butcher put a fucking suit on and he looked smart. So it isn't fucking rocket science. It isn't hard work, and that word would go at Chris. But you know what I'm saying? You buy a suit. You don't need to go and spend thousands and thousands of pounds on a fucking suit. You know? And he don't look fucking anything special anyway. Does the fucking, what's he want to look like? The Craze? Does he want to look like the Craze? Oh, one of them were gay, weren't they? One of the Craze. Oh, were they both gay in the end? Don't know. But then he says, Lammy appeared to complain that Britain does not have a similar system to the US, where the President and the First Lady can use taxpayers' cash to refresh their wardrobes. I googled that. I fucking looked that up. And I've copied and pasted this. If the President or the First Lady want to wear designer clothes, it's something they need to pay for themselves. Some Katie Vigilante, or whatever her name is, senior lecturer in the political science at Oxford College of Hemorrhoids University, tells Reader Digest there is a loophole though. Designers can gift presidents and first lady outfits, but they have to be donated after one wear. Don't seem like that here, does it? So Lammy, what a surprise, he's talking fucking shit. Like Lammy when he was saying about there was no police on the streets and there were one behind him. Fucking perfect. Who's officer? Who did James Dreyfus play in Thin Blue Line? They were one there, weren't they? Just like appeared. But I don't understand that this millionaire, right? This millionaire, Kier, can't afford to buy his own clothes. What the fuck is that? What did he do before Lord Alli came along into his life? I mean, for fuck's sake, it's just an absolute joke that this is happening. I mean, if you need people to dress, get Got Wan to do it. Got Wan has made a fucking... I like Got Wan, he's a fucking good lad. He's made a living out of fucking dressing people for less money. Get Trini and Susanna. Get them to fucking dress you. There's enough people out there who can do it. Well, I'm you know, I just don't get it. What else have I got right down here? The thing as well is, right, this has just come to me. The thing as well, if somebody does this for you, you're owned. If somebody buys you stuff, and they were saying that the people in the Labour Party, when these clothes turned up, they were not allowed to talk about it, were not allowed to fucking divulge or anything like that. So they say, right, allegedly. But once something like that's happened, you're owned. You're owned by whoever. If it's all kept under wraps, if it's not been declared, you're fucking owned. So I want to know is, why was it kept under wraps? Why was it kept secret? Why weren't people allowed to know about this? Why didn't fucking Sir Kier, tell people, declare all these clothes and stuff that were happening? Now, unless Lord Alli is dipping his fucking mushroom tip in her, or there is something, I don't like it. Now, what is he getting? What is Lord Alli? You don't just go giving clothes and stuff away for that, do you? Without nothing in return. But here there is something else. Other stuff that he's been given. Starmer received £18,450 from advance from publisher HarperCollins in April for a book he's writing, in which he's expected to set out his vision for Britain. He doesn't need to write a book. He's the fucking Prime Minister. He's just ran an election campaign. His vision was all out there. Who the fuck is going to go and buy a book when he's already done it? The sum which was pledged to donate to charitable causes was declared a day late, while declarations of royalties for 2 legal books published before he became an MP were also delayed. He's very good at forgetting things, isn't he? Very, very good at fucking forgetting things when there's pound signs in front of them. Starmer has also received use of directors' boxes for 2 people at Crystal Palace. You're expecting me to say something about, let's throw it away. Crystal Palace Football Club worth £720 when the team thrashed the club he supports, Arsenal, 3-0 on the 4th of April. It was not registered till the 5th of May. He received 4 tickets for Watford v Arsenal, worth a total of £1,416 for their last 6th of March match. The gift was registered on the 6th of May. Justy also gave tickets to the staff for the Taste of London Festival at the British Kebab Awards. The donation from the company exceeded the £300 limit. Kier, I don't get it. He's also had fucking glasses. Several pairs of glasses worth £19,000. On top of the accommodation for Sir Kier Starmer and other similar sums on private office costs. Now, why can't he buy all this his fucking self? Now, granted, right, I am not saying that the Tories or anybody else hasn't done this. But the Labour leader, right, in April 2021, the Labour leader reminded Boris Johnson that he's required to declare any benefits that relate to his political activities, including loans or credit arrangements, within 28 days. He said he will also know any donations must be... Basically, what's happened is Kier Starmer's had a right fucking pop at Boris, but he's not practicing what he preaches. I just don't understand how this has been getting away. This needs to... If he's doing this, what else is just accidentally is he forgetting about? What happened to these clothes as well that they've had? Hey, what's happened? What's happened to them? Have they both got like £76,000 worth of fucking clothes stuffed in the wardrobe in the loft? And they had to hire a fucking one of these storage containers out, so that they can hide it all, or not hide it all, obviously, because they're now out all in the open. But it's like just full of clothes and sunglasses and prescription glasses and tickets and match day programs and fucking memories of everything. I don't understand. I just don't understand how it's happening. So I would say I'm surprised. I would say I'm surprised. But this is a case of the Emperor's New Clothes where people were saying, yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just unbelievable. I'm not saying Kier's the wrong person, but who's only done, or the only person that's done this. But for somebody who's so squeaky clean, and this is now then that if he's doing this, let's have a look at all the cases of he's been involved in courts. The Jimmy Savile thing. Funny, how did Jimmy Savile get away with that? What is known? What do people know about Keir Starmer that the public don't? That's all kept under wraps. Gotta go. Battery's flashing.